Hi, everybody. We are going to do an all signs what to expect for the weekend of, what is it, May 24th. Please remember roles can be reversed or flip flopped throughout. I do focus on the highlighted energy of what you will need the most help with. So that can come across a little negative for some because I don't see like the collective needing a whole lot of help with something good that's coming in. So that being said, if something negative might trigger you, then don't fucking watch. I don't know what to tell you. So, oh god, hang on. Anyways, I think that's it. Roles can be reversed. I go by elements: fire, earth, air, and then to water, starting with the fixed, then going to cardinal, and then mutable signs. I think that's it. The end. Let's get started. All right, Leo. Oh, good news. So, in case you weren't here, in case you're new, recently I tried switching to contacts because I can't see the chat. I'm a little blind. And the solution that I was given apparently had an ingredient in it that I'm allergic to. Well, my optometrist has found a solution that does not have that. So now I'm waiting on a new set of contacts. So I'm going to attempt this again whenever those come in. So if I disappear again, you know I died. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in the hospital. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hi, Jonathan. So we'll try that whenever those come in. But yeah, just FYI. All right, Leo. Oh, good. All right, what's going on this weekend? I know, right? Hopefully. Oh, man. Because if I just like look at it normal, I can't see what you're saying. But if I squint really hard and lean forward, I can kind of see it. So, Leo. Thought I pushed it back enough. There we go. The Devil on your side, the Five of Wands here on theirs, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit is on yours, the Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, okay? For the Five of Wands, we got the Three of Pentacles, the Tower, the Six of Cups. For the Ten of Pentacles, we got the Magician, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands. You're showing me that you have some unhealthy patterns, maybe repetitive or toxic, or the unhealthy aspects of you, let me put it that way, that you're paying attention to here because of the Devil and the Hermit here. I do feel like there is something new-ish. If it's something that's been in your life for a little bit, it almost feels like less than a year. It feels new-ish, that you're paying attention to here with the Ace of Cups. So maybe this is what's helping you recognize the unhealthy aspects of you. And I do feel like you're being quite, clear-minded or logical about the situation. It feels like, okay, let me pay attention to this and direct my energy there. Which I like that because, okay, cool. Now on this energy side, I'm a little curious here because the Five of Wands, this is inner conflict about something coming together here. It doesn't feel like the Ace of Cups energy. So I'm not sure if this soul connection is this one or not. Let me see this Five of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, the Star. The Moon came out sideways, and Seven of Wands. God, stop it. This almost looks like someone is trying to resist revealing something here that they want here. But it looks like between the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, again, they're trying to resist it, but it's kind of like eating at them. Again, it does not feel like the same energy as this Ace of Cups. Let me see the Tower. But it is, somebody is trying to resist something here, revealing some kind of something. I don't know if it's like emotional. Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Someone's watching you. This is not the same energy. Okay. I do feel like it is one of the past. The Six of Cups is a soul connection. Usually, there's some kind of history behind that. Usually. So I do feel like it is one of the past. I don't necessarily feel like it's, like I said, this Ace of Cups energy. It feels very much... There's a gap. I'm having trouble with my words today, apparently. Use your words, Amira. They are drawn to you very much with the Page of Wands, but it looks like afraid of some type of rejection, or almost like I made my bed, now I have to lie in it and kind of deal with it. So I do feel like it would create some kind of a shit show if this individual were to reach out. And that's what they're trying to avoid here with the Tower. Why can I, like, not all of a sudden not talk? Before I was having trouble with my words, and now I can't actually speak. I don't feel like you have communication with this, which is interesting here, because in the connection, the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, someone is manifesting some type of communication here. And I do feel like it was some type of commitment. Now, I don't know what the commitment is. If that's a romantic one, if that's a family, member, friend, or I have no idea what the commitment or connection was or is. It just does not feel like this. It feels more like it was tied up in this somehow, some way. So, I don't know. That's what I have for you. So you might be thinking of this person, or... I don't know, maybe dreaming even with the moon like that this weekend. I have something in my eyeball. What is in my eye? Sorry. I have a lot of squirrel moments because of my ADD, but trigger warning, I guess, if that bothers you. Right? Yes, I survived. I'm peeling like crazy. You can't see it because the filter is a liar on here, but yeah, I'm like 50 shades of white and olive right now. Oh man, what is it? 8, I can't see. 8, 30. Okay. Aries. Aries, you got the Ace of Cups. They've got the Justice card. The Seven of Pentacles is here. Let me see the Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands came out in reverse. Six of Cups came out in reverse. The Ten of Swords. Oh, my Lanta. Let me see the Justice card. The Empress. Two of Pentacles came out in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. It's kind of similar with the Leo thing because I don't feel like this energy is the same necessarily. I do feel like there's something, again, new-ish in your life. Yours, it feels longer than Leo. Leo, I was getting less than a year. For you, I'm getting less than 18 months if it is something that's been in your life, but I don't know. It just, for some of you, it feels like more stretched out time. I don't know how to explain that other than that, but why is that beeping? I do feel like my stupid phone did a update and I don't know how to silence it. I put it on Do Not Disturb. As you can hear, it still dings. I turned it all the way down. I went into settings. I don't know. I hate it. I'm such a fixed sign. Like, I don't care. I woke up to it and I was so mad. I was like, why is everything different? No mental preparation. Anyways, this feels like, again, your focus is on something here. What's interesting is that you're showing me there's some kind of a, like giving something a chance or a try here, but either expecting or going through something quite painful. Now I'm getting two very different storylines. For some of you, this is the same person, and for some of you, it's not. I'm getting the majority, it's not. It almost feels like some kind of help from another soul connection that's helping you heal, or trying to at least, from this kind of, from whatever this energy is or was to you. Now, again, I do feel like, and this could be anyone, this could be a friend, romantic, I don't know. It could be anyone or anything. But it does feel like someone is trying to bring balance to the situation, trying to be like, it's like a very nurturing energy here and trying to bring balance in this connection here with you. Again, I don't know what this is. It feels past energy, in all honesty, but for some of you, it could be someone just trying to heal whatever happened from the past. And for some of you, it can be a completely different connection helping you heal from whatever trauma this is or was, okay? Now, again, for the connection, the Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. You know how I said helping you heal here? And then I think the Temperance. Yeah, the Temperance was at the bottom of the deck. So there is some kind of feeling better about whatever this is, this Five of Pentacles, the door being shut, or whoever left whatever the situation is or whatever trauma happened here. There is an investment here in healing that, like I said. It almost feels like a closing of the cycle. Again, whatever this is. So, Now, the only other way to read this would be the one I just said. And this is like, while they're still trying to work this out, you're like, I'm done with this. And then closing out this cycle. But that's the only other way to read that. So, I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Saggy. You're welcome. Six of Cups came out for you. The Empress. Wow. Didn't show up for Leo too. So Aries and Leo, and now you. Ace of Cups for all three as well. Is all right. Are we all dealing with the same energy here? What the hell? Five of Pentacles. Okay. Again, the Lovers. I don't know why I flipped it up like that. The Hermit. Okay. The Hermit came out in reverse, by the way. On their side, the Empress, the Knight of Swords came out sideways, the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords is in reverse. Well, that's not very Empressy. Into the Ace of Cups. Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands. I keep feeling like I flipped something, but when I look, I don't see anything. The Devil came out sideways. And the Chariot. I feel like there's a connection that you feel very deeply connected to. But I feel like you feel like it's, I don't know if this is two connections or one. It almost feels like, it feels like two, let me ask, is this two? King of Swords upright, okay. Nine of Cups. Ah. The Sun is in reverse, and the Tower is now at the bottom of the deck. Okay, it is one connection specifically. Now, for some of you, there could be two, but one specifically, you feel like there's more negative memories versus the happy ones. And it almost feels like it's like a feeling of loss that it almost feels like you need to accept it here with the Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords, and just finding your happiness again within yourself with the Nine of Cups, but the Sun is in reverse. So it's almost like a little bit of trouble here with that. Now, what's ironic is that the Hermit is also in reverse. So again, if these two were upright, along with the Nine of Cups, I'd be like, you're happy as a clam by yourself. And but this one, it almost feels like the need to find that happiness or balance within here. So, okay. Now for this energy, this is a little interesting because they're showing up in a very giving, caring kind of way, but maybe only physically because of the Ten of Pentacles being upright. If you were to, for example, I'm going to use love languages as an example, okay? This might be like acts of service. Well, not because this one's sideways. Maybe in the limited acts of service, but more of like quality time or something like that here. Not so much emotionally or words of affirmation or something like that. I hope I'm making sense because it feels like someone's not giving in the way that you need, so to speak. It's like you're not finding fulfillment in that. Again, something feels like it's ending or it's over. There's like more negative emotion tied to it for some reason. And it could be, like I said, someone's not loving you in your love language. Interesting. Now, for this is what's interesting here. The Ace of Cups, like I said, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and then the Devil sideways. So there is a little bit of unhealthy aspects, an unhealthy aspect in here with the Devil here. I do feel like there's rejection towards that, but at times it almost feels like it dances with the line there. And now what that is, I don't know. That's going to vary from person to person. But I cannot shake the feeling that for some of you, there's another connection here. I know it came out to clarify more so on just the one, but I keep getting the feeling that there's another one in the background somehow, some way. These are the Seven of Cups. I feel like someone's trying to reject another connection because they deem it being unhealthy or something. Now, I don't know. Yeah, the Strength card came out in reverse, so it is unhealthy. When the Strength card shows up upright, it shows getting over or healing or overcoming whatever this devil energy is. But the fact that it came out in reverse, this is there. So either one, it's the one connection and it's tied to this Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands, upright, Three of Cups. Queen of Wands is known as quote-unquote the other woman, but that's also your energy, Saggy. So, and then the Three of Cups, again, could be a third-party situation, but it could also be a union or reunion with whatever this is. So I don't fucking know. It's not giving me a clear answer, but for some reason I'm getting another energy in the background, and I don't know if that means it's incoming for you eventually, or, and you're needing to, that's why you're needing to focus on yourself and finding happiness within here. Or like I said, it's just more focus on this one and it's trying to evolve. It's needing to overcome and come in as a newer energy. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Why you gotta confuse me? What the hell? Every time I'm like, I don't have a southern accent and I say shit like that. What the hell? Oh, man. All right, Taurus. 22. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Hi. Guatemala. Oh, man, nice. I can't see. Taurus, 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 Taurus. I almost did Saggy again. Taurus. Let's see if the same cards come out. The Lovers, the Devil, the Magician. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. What's interesting is that, and I don't know if you know this, but the couple in the Lovers card is actually the exact same couple in the Devil card. So I'm going to clarify this one and see what's going on with that. Let's see the Lovers. Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Hermit, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Sun, Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Well, that's interesting. You're showing me this connection, whoever, whatever it is to you, while hard, you have spent a lot of time stressing or overthinking about it in general, but you are trying to not do that. It's almost like trying to force yourself to move on or to let something go. I do feel like you need to unpack whatever this is. So instead of resisting thinking about it or, you know, whatever, there's a reason why you're thinking about it. There's something you need to unpack from it, okay? I do feel like it was a very beautiful connection until it wasn't. I know that's pretty cliche, but that's kind of how it fell out. This one, it looks like someone is recognizing their input or their take, or what is this, their part of, I don't know if it's the demise of it or like the downfall necessarily, or some kind of negativity that was put into the connection. Someone's recognizing what they did to contribute to that, if that makes sense. This is reflection, the Hermit. The Three of Pentacles is building with someone. And then the Page of Wands, again, is like paying attention to, or their energy is going in that direction. So for this to come out like this, I like that, because it's showing what's, it's like they know where they went wrong, so to speak. Okay. Now for the Magician, the King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Sun, someone's manifesting for this to have a happy ending, so to speak. There's a lot of passion here, but I would have liked to see the Four of Pentacles in reverse instead of upright, because this is showing me someone's still hanging on to something. And if this is you, which it kind of looks like it, because you know how I said you need to unpack whatever this is, you're not unpacking it. It's almost like trying to ignore the elephant in the room, or it's like, well, I won't worry about that. Okay, it is what it is, or whatever the case may be. Someone's not processing whatever this is. Now, again, roles can be reversed, but yeah. So, there is a lot of attraction here. Someone, I don't know if there's an age difference here because of the King of Wands to the Page of Wands, or you're just emotionally on different levels, which is interesting how they would show up as the Page, but they're showing me self-realization here in their part, and you're showing me avoidance here, but as the King. So I have no idea. I don't know if there's, like I said, an emotional maturity difference or physical, or I have no idea. So there you go. Cappy. All right, Cappy, Cappy, Cappy. Hey, Queen Tiki. I cannot read that last one. Lyles, hi. I can't see the B part. I'm blind right now. I'm sorry. I hope my contacts come in soon, and I'm not allergic to that the next go around. Cappy, Cappy, Cappy. Page of Wands is in reverse, the Justice card. Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, Five of Swords. For the Justice card, we've got the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords. The Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. All right, you're showing me you are trying to hold back communication from someone. There is a lot of confusion regarding that. It's almost like you're trying to avoid an argument or avoid confrontation here. I don't know if this is like period, like you're just trying to avoid them completely, totally, or if you're just trying to, let me see, if this is like for like forever, or if this is like, let me wait until things simmer down here. I don't know. Let me ask. Eight of Wands is in reverse. You're trying to avoid, it's just, yeah, okay. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, the Four of Wands. I just accidentally cut the deck and the Four of Wands was there. I don't know if it was someone that you had a commitment with or are in a commitment with or were or what, or I don't know. Anyways, now this energy, which is interesting, is that they're showing me, again, commitment here, the Hierophant. The Justice card is here. So trying to bring balance with whatever it is they've got going on. It's almost like they're trying to balance their inner and outer world with or without you, in all honesty, which is good energy. Somebody, like, in a healthy way, they should have that regardless, with or without somebody. Why are you trying to avoid an energy that's doing that, though, unless you feel like it's not including you for some reason? Very interesting. I don't know. For the Three of Wands, we've got the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. This is showing me for a long period of time there was imbalance here and a lot of, okay, this makes sense now. There was a lot of pain here with either words that were exchanged, actions that were done, what have you. There was a lot of pain here and a lot of imbalance. A lot of imbalance. And it has been over a long period of time. There could have also been a period of time that you've gone without speaking to them. And it's possible that it's like, okay, well, there's kind of no point in reaching out to whoever this is now. Why would they be showing up in your energy, though, if it's been that long? Huh. Let me see this Page of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups. Oh, because you want to. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Because you want to. Two of Cups. Ace of Swords. The Emperor. You want Ted, or want still, even if you want to lie to me and tell me that's not the case at all. You either wanted or want now some type of commitment from this energy, but you are holding back because you have the perception that things won't change. There's no healing, whatever it is that happened. There's no balance to ever be brought here. So what's the fucking point? Leave it alone. Let sleeping dogs lie, so to speak. So, okay. Are you okay? She just woke herself up. Are you okay, Luna? I don't know if you heard that, but she was like snoring and woke herself up. That was cute. Okay. Virgo. Ah, I am so sorry, RC. I don't even remember what I said for Saggy. I'm sorry. I data dump so quickly. It's not even funny. 30. Okay, Virgo. I barely get my kids' names right. And I know that sounds horrible, but yeah. I'll go through like the whole list of all of my kids and the dog. I haven't added the chickens' names in there yet, but I feel like most parents do that. Mommy brain is real. And then add this to it, yeah. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Over my screen. Oh, good. Virgo, you've got the Lovers. They've got the Two of Cups, okay. The Connections, the Two of Wands, sideways. See the Lovers? Four of Swords. Eight of Cups flipped out. Nine of Swords. They've got the Page of Pentacles sideways. The Three of Cups. Ace of Swords. Let me see the Two of Wands sideways. Nine of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Okay. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. All right, you're showing me that you are... Phoenix is crowing. That you're overthinking the possibility of leaving a connection or a situation. He sounds like he's dying. I'm sorry, that's not funny. He's a very young rooster. He's still developing his crow. Sounds like you're... Can y'all hear that? Oh, man. Sorry. Okay. Now, I don't know what the connection or the commitment is necessarily. It could be a job, like another soul connection here or whatnot. But you are, like I said, overthinking, stressing out possibly on whether or not to leave or heal or heal. Now, I will say while it's rare, it's not impossible to heal in a situation that has hurt you, but there's always a but. You will not stop. People will continue to do whatever it is that, has been enabled. So just keep that in mind, okay? I believe people can change, but I believe that it's also rare because the pain of changing has to be less painful than staying the same. And usually, statistically speaking, because, I'm a stats person, it goes with staying the same. So anyways, this connection here with the Two of Cups and the Page of Pentacles sideways, this is an energy that looks like they're kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's almost like leaving the ball in your court on purpose for some reason. While there is a desire for this to come together or come back together and willing to, you will not stop, willing to do their part, so to speak, I do feel like they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, in all honesty. A connection, if this is a romantic thing, your person is not going to put you in this energy. So if your intuition is telling you something here and you're not listening to it, you will end up being quite stressed out about it, okay? Your person, I don't care what label you want to put on it, soulmate, twin, whatever, I don't care. It's a very, very peaceful, very even-keeled, and very easy energy. The only thing you would have to combat is your own fear here, okay? It doesn't feel like that. It feels like you're being triggered because of this energy, okay? Now, there's a reason for that, okay? So pay attention to any red flags that there might be. Now, again, with the Two of Wands coming out sideways, it did not come out in reverse saying someone's made a decision. It's halfway, okay? Like I said, 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of energy of whether or not to be single or, to give. It's like to shut the door or not. And I feel like you feel that, and that's why you're being triggered here. I don't know, but that's what it feels like. Again, I don't know what the context is. I don't know if this is a job situation, a friendship, a plan you had to, I don't know, go on a road trip or something, and you're having a feeling of maybe I shouldn't go. I don't know. Okay. I don't. And for those that get triggered by me saying I don't know, guess what? I don't fucking know, and I'm not going to act like I do. Okay. If I don't know, I'll be honest about it. Oh, man. If you want it personal, check out the description box. It's a general reading and they're not my forte. People get so fucking bent out of shape about that. I've never had a personal reading where someone was like, I don't know, upset about it. Those are my forte. not generals. All right, Aquarius. Hear him? Yeah, he's so fucking loud. Oh, man. He sounds like he's being choked. And I almost said choking the chicken, but then I started laughing because I was like, you don't want to say that. But then I just said it. So. Sorry. Oh, man. I had to explain. All right, Aquarius. 1 second. I'm sorry, 1 second, y'all. Sorry. Okay, Page of Cups, 8 of Swords. Do that again. Page of Cups, they have the Eight of Swords, and then the Six of Cups is here. Let me see your Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. Whoa. Justice card came out in reverse. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Five of Cups. King of Wands. The Chariot. What? Let me see the Six of Cups. Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. What are you? Two of Wands, the Moon, and the Temperance card is here. Three of Wands. You're showing me you're wanting to reach out to a situation to kind of ignite or reignite. Oh, the Fool came out too. What the hell? Hang on. Unite or reunite. Not unite. I don't mean to say that. Ignite a situation. Could be uniting for me to have accidentally said that, but I don't know. It feels like something fell out here with this Justice card. Now, between the Justice card, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles being in reverse, the threes here, the Fool, and those other cards that fell out, it almost looks like there's a situation, possibly of the past, with this Five of Cups here. I don't know if there was a separation, divorce, or what exactly happened here, but your energy is going towards whoever, whatever the situation is, or was to you. Now, what's interesting is that this is an energy that's actually thinking about this, the loss of this. I do feel like there's still some kind of attraction here, whether that be through chemistry or, I don't know, history in itself, whatever. There is a desire for forward movement here, but it's almost like looking at the loss of it. I don't feel like there is direct communication at this time, in all honesty, but it does look like energetically there's all of the communication going on because of the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, but somebody is still quite hurt over this situation. Could be both of you, is what it looks like, but yeah. If this is a romantic thing, it almost feels like someone has been trying, it looks like you've been trying to move on from this, especially because that Fool had popped out. I didn't even see it until I started reading your energy. It almost feels like somebody's been trying to move on from this energy and not being able to. So, I don't know. Again, roles can be reversed. It could be a different situation. It doesn't always have to be about, you know, the one you were fucking or wanting to or whatever. Could just be about a friendship that fell out or a job situation, a family dynamic or some sort, okay? It's not always about romantic. Please remember that. Libra. All right. Libra love. Hey, hello world. Libra, Libra, Libra. Four of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Wands is sideways, okay? Let's see, Four of Swords. Strength card came out sideways. Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands. You've been trying to overcome something for a little while now. What's interesting is that I don't feel your commitment to getting over, to releasing, or completely stepping away from whatever this is. I feel like it has been quite a while here with the Three of Wands. It's something that's been quite repetitive with the Wheel of Fortune especially. And I do feel like you are needing to heal from it. Again, whatever this case may be. For the Seven of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Wands that came out sideways, the World card, the Sun card came out sideways as well. This is an energy that holds back communication. They might communicate lightly or from time to time, but not freely. I do feel like there's a lot of, there were happy times here with the Sun card coming out sideways, but I feel like there's a lot more negative memories attached to this, and that's why they're lightly communicating here. I do feel like they're investing in some kind of a new beginning here, though, and I don't necessarily feel like it's within this dynamic. Could be for some of you, but I feel like it's more so for themselves here. For the Seven of Wands sideways, we've got the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Wands. Someone's trying to resist a commitment here, or the desire for commitment here. Trying to tell themselves they don't want commitment or something along these lines. Is someone in a commitment? Let me see the World. Five of Swords sideways, King of Wands, Ten of Swords. They're trying to avoid some kind of conflict or confrontation. It almost feels like they're tired of repeating themselves here with you. I feel like this is an energy that has been extremely hurt. I feel like you both have been. I'm not picking sides. That's not my business. I just work here. But this energy feels like they need to build elsewhere. And I'm curious if they, even if the commitment's to themselves, like this new beginning, and not necessarily an outside source, but they're trying to convince themselves that they don't want this. Which, what's funny is that you're both showing me a need to move on from this. You're showing me the Strength card, you know, the Three of Wands. It's been enough time. Let me just let go of this and move on from it. And they're showing me the same thing with the World. But then the Seven of Wands is showing up, like I said, sideways. So again, you're both kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I don't know if it's familiarity, history, what exactly that's holding you guys together here. I don't know. So. All right. Gemini. The Hermit, Page of Cups, okay, the Seven of Swords came out sideways, the World, the Moon, the Four of Cups. They've got the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Judgment, the Three of Cups, the Five of Swords, Gemini. What the fuck? Ah! The Sun and the Fool come out. All right. And the Ten of Wands. This is a shit show. You're showing me you're deeply disappointed in some kind of chance you took with someone on something. Now, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a job. I don't know if it's a romantic thing, if, I don't know, family member. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But you're showing me you're deeply disappointed in some kind of a new beginning. I am curious if you're hiding the disappointment or if you are the one with this secret, this shit show right here. I don't know. Now, please keep in mind, roles can be reversed. So if it's not you and the person you're dealing with, okay. I feel like this is more like you're trying to hide the disappointment. It almost feels like I knew it kind of energy. Like I knew what I was walking into, or I knew that, I'm getting an I knew it. Like, why did you answer this if you knew what was going on? Eight of Swords. You might not have had tangible evidence, but your intuition was telling you, and then you were doubting your intuition because you didn't have that tangible evidence for whatever this is. Okay, so now let's go here. This is an energy that I do feel like at some level approached you or offered something here. It was unstable from, I'm getting the beginning because of the Two of Pentacles here. And maybe that's what you knew. It's like energetically, you knew something wasn't safe for you to step into, but you did it anyways because you were trying to give the benefit of a doubt to whoever this is, whatever it was. And now it looks like they have a decision to make regarding soul connections here, not only revolving around you, but someone else as well. Now, I don't know what that means, okay? Could, if this is a romantic thing, it could be another romantic interest. It could be, you know, their desire to be single and, you know, do their own thing. It could also be a, you know, family member or friend that's a little too close for comfort for you. I don't know. Again, if you want a personal, check out the description box. Now, with the Seven of Swords being sideways, this is sketchy as fuck. If it came out in reverse, I would say, you know, they're trying to let go of their toxic, somebody's trying to let go of their toxic ways, toxic behaviors, trying to come clean, what have you. No, it came out sideways. So upright, it's flat out, like completely. Sideways, it's almost like a, it's like they're aware of it, but they're still going to gaslight their way out of it, or they're going to somehow twist it in a way that it justifies the shitty behavior, in all honesty. And they're going to fight for that because the Five of Swords is here. Now, the Three of Cups, the Sun, the Fool is here as well. So it's, I would be sketched. I feel like you know who this is. The Hermit is here, and you're giving me that intuitive, I knew it energy. So if you already know who this is, like I said, I feel like you do. Leave it alone. Please leave it alone. Please leave it alone. I feel like there was a lot of potential for happiness and, you know, love here, but no. You can't make somebody heal or want to heal or, you know, all of a sudden install some moral compass on their ass. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. So someone's not going to change unless they want to. Leave it alone. What's the point of getting all worked up? There's not. So leave it alone. I know that sucks sometimes, but it is what it is. Scorpio. You've got the Page of Swords. They've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Nine of Swords is here for the connection. Let me see the Page of Swords. Five. Oh my God. Hang on. Ah! Five of Cups. Three of Cups. The World is in reverse. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, you're showing me that you're looking at a situation and you're very much disappointed in the fact that something's either not coming together the way you hoped or anticipated or wanted it to. It's almost like I need to accept the loss of this. It's never going to come together in the way that I want to, like in a healthy way, because I do feel like you wanted it in a healthy way. It's just, it's not happening here. Be careful of the Page of Swords and this Five of Cups energy. Tarot counts, okay? As far as looking back at the past or watching tarot on a specific individual, be careful, okay? Because it almost feels like you can get stuck in this energy, especially with the World in reverse. It feels like it's holding you back from being able to either move on or being able to start something new here for yourself. This does not look like a very healthy energy to be stuck on. Because they've got the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. It was unreciprocated. The Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. This is an energy that comes and goes. It's almost like a revolving door. Now, if it's not physically, it's energetically speaking. But this is an energy that's, it's like they take what they can, whatever benefits them. Now, I don't know what kind of resource that is, if that's time, money, love, just energy in general, like an energy vampire kind of thing. I don't know. But it's not healthy at all. And I do feel like you get kind of stuck on this. It's like, well, wasn't it enough, or wasn't it this or that? No, they're draining your cup. They're depleting you. Stop it. No. For the energy itself, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Justice card. Again, it's like wondering, why was it enough that you gave, action-wise, love-wise? Why wasn't it enough to, balance things out? Or you can't balance something out by yourself. They're showing me they didn't show up like this. They didn't show up like that. They showed up like this. No. No. This is an energy that you cannot have this with at this time anyways, okay? I don't know what the future holds. I'm not, all-seeing eye. You know what I mean? So, but at this time, this weekend, it's not happening. So please don't stress out about this. Don't hyperfixate. No. Okay? Enjoy your weekend. Have a beautiful weekend. Try not to dwell on whatever the situation is. Get your ass out of the house. Go get some vitamin D. I almost said get some D, but I meant vitamin D, and I'm glad that I caught that, but I'm still going to tell you anyways. Whatever it is you get, whatever. Anyways, okay. Who are you? Who am I doing now? Cancer. Why am I like this? I don't know. Oh, Lord. Whatever it is you get, have fun. Live your life. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, God. Cancer. And if you do go out in the sun, put some fucking coral safe, environmentally safe sunblock on, please. Oh my God. Don't come on here burnt like Sebastian, like I did. I came on here looking like I stepped out of a pot of boiling water. Oh my God. Cancer. Whoa. Okay, that was fast. Queen of Cups. All right, that's you. That's it. The Hangman. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Cups. The Justice. Ah, the Three of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Cups came out sideways. King of Wands. Okay. What? Let me see the Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Ten of Swords. Six of Swords. What? Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. You and this energy are very different. Very different. Now, I don't know if this is a personality clash necessarily or what, but they're showing me attraction to you. You're showing me love for it. This is an energy that likes their independence, which in a healthy way, that's good. I do like the fact that the Seven of Cups came out sideways. I wish it had come out in reverse. I would have liked to have seen it in reverse completely, but it came out sideways. It doesn't feel necessarily 1 foot in, 1 foot out, although it could lean in that direction if it keeps going in this manner. I could see that playing out. But it feels more like I like staying, I like my space kind of deal. Again, there is a lot of attraction here. They do feel very confident in their bubble, so to speak. You're showing me you're kind of hurt over not being necessarily in the bubble. But they're showing me they need a little bit of bubble. What? This feels so weird. I don't know how else to describe it. It almost looks like you're disappointed in the fact that you, in your perception, you give more emotionally speaking. It almost looks like you want to be receiving more of their vulnerability or emotional, I don't know. It's like you want to feel more emotionally connected to this energy, but this energy is kind of clueless. It feels like they're a little clueless, in all honesty. It doesn't feel malicious necessarily, it just feels clueless. Now, what's interesting is that the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, Six of Swords, for some of you, this could escalate because you're on such different frequencies. It could actually escalate into a walking away or moving away from whoever this is. Now, I don't know if this is energetically speaking, physically speaking, or what. If it doesn't grow into that, it's more like it almost feels like a delay of it. It's like if this doesn't grow into what I'm wanting, I'm going to have to move on to what would be more fulfilling. I said this for another sign, something similar, like needing to be loved in one's love language. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, read the book, The 5 Love Languages. It's a pretty good fucking book. So you can love somebody in your love language all you want, but if it's not theirs, then they're still going to feel like their cup is empty. So, or flip it how you need to. So everyone needs to be loved in their love language. So learn your partners if that's the case. I don't know if that's a family member or a friendship dynamic or what exactly. So it kind of feels like that. And if it's not that, say for example, it's a job situation, it's like, well, I'm not being met in my needs for that, whatever. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. That's hilarious, Mandy. Oh, man. Okay. Pisces 105. Okay. Yeah. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Pisces, you've got the Five of Cups, they've got the Chariot. For the connection, we've got the Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Star. For the Chariot, we've got the Five of Swords in reverse, the Lovers, the Emperor. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse for the Two of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles is upright. Three of Swords is sideways. Let me see the Chariot. Let me see the Lovers. The High Priestess. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. The High Priestess kind of came out wonky as well. The Eight of Wands. What? Two of Cups. The Tower. The Devil. One more. Okay. I've got two different storylines. Some of you are dealing, if this is a romantic thing, it could be a third party situation. But I'm going to word this in, like I said, two different ways. Now, you're showing me there's a loss over a connection here. Now, what's interesting is that hang on. Story number one, there's a loss of this connection. Even though there's a lot of love, there's a lot of desire for this to work out. There's a lot of chemistry, a very, it feels like a very strong, intimate one, to be honest with you. Now, it almost feels like it's too good to be true. Now, for the second storyline, you're connecting with somebody that you feel like this, but there's an inherent, like, you know that it almost feels like, you know, this energy hasn't gotten over someone else or something else. Now, I don't know if they're directly connected to someone else or if it's just an energy thing, okay? So hold that in mind, please. It's one of those two storylines here for you. Now, for this energy, this is one that avoids confrontation or is convinced that they are right. There's no healthy debates. There's no healthy... for example, an argument shouldn't be had to win something. It should be, okay, you display your evidence, and either one, changes their mind based on said evidence, or two, agree to disagree without losing respect for the other party, okay? Now, I don't feel like this is an energy that does that. It almost is like, I'm right, I'm fixed in my decision, my way of thinking, or whatever the case may be, because I know. But it's funny because to I know is the High Priestess came out sideways, so they don't even really know about something here, whatever it is they're communicating. If this is an energy that says, I left that energy behind, I'm not communicating with them, I'm not, I'm over them, blah, blah, blah. This is also an energy that they do have a lot of love for, but they're going to claim that it was extremely toxic or unhealthy or whatever. It almost feels like they're blaming whatever that energy is. Like I said, like they're not over whoever that is. Now, if this is the same energy where I said story number one, they're blaming this energy, the unhealthy aspect, on you. I'm getting two very, like I said, very different. So I'm hoping that makes sense. Now, their intuition, they're uncertain, let me put it this way, on whether or not they actually want to invest in this or not, due to the fact that it's almost like there's a lot of confusion on whether or not this is going to end in some type of heartbreak or in the same manner it did for story number one or story number two. So yeah, that was weird. But yeah, that's what I've got for you. I hope that made sense, because that was... I always feel like I'm untangling Christmas lights. So yeah, anyways. Okay, I hope that made sense. The end. Okay. So yeah, the end. The end. I'll be back on either tomorrow or Monday for the week's reading. I don't have school on Monday because it's holiday. Oh man, I just mixed those up. So I will actually have my readings out on time this week. So yeah, the end. I hope everybody has a good weekend, and man, thank you for being here. You're from Brazil? Nice. Oh man. Yes. I'm gonna go. I hope y'all have fun. Thank you. Bye. I always feel weird like talking on this afterwards. I feel like I'm leaving a really long voicemail and I just run out of things to say, and then it's just awkward. So bye.